Hi everybody, it's Barton Maud, the one in charge of, or the mastermind behind Avenger Clint Barton. I'm trying to do this kind of quiet because I think somebody just came inside and I don't feel like someone walking in my room while I'm trying to do this. So basically there is a attack on the supernatural fandom going on right now. It's been all over my dashboard, so apparently, and I was wondering what was going on and just about posted asking for answers, and something popped up about it. Apparently someone is sending anonymous messages in the fandom with a specific target in mind, primarily people who are struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts or self-harm, stuff like that. Anything that can fall into that category, they are attacking them. Basically by stalking people's personal tags or posts and basically pushing them to act on any sort of suicidal thought or self-harm related thought. So it doesn't seem like it's, from what I'm reading, it's not really a typical case of bullying, but one where it's not one where they bully the person, send them a hateful message, see the reaction, get scared or guilty, and just leaves once that reaction's posted. This person just continuously beats on these people behind the anonymous face, and they seem to be enjoying it too. So that's kind of repulsive, and I'm not sure if that is the right word or if it's even putting it lightly. But they're enjoying people getting hurt by what they're doing and even being hospitalized, and my understanding is that people have actually been hospitalized because of what this person is doing. I don't know if this started today as I'm doing this video, or if it started a day or two ago, but I'm just seeing it now. And apparently the cast is aware of what's going on, and there have been some kind words, supportive words, posted via Twitter. So there have been sympathetic thoughts, encouraging words, and stuff like that posted. Now, I've been attacked online before, but this is going back to the MySpace days, while I was still in high school, and there was no anonymous feature on MySpace. So I saw the face of the person, and there was all-out war that ensued as a result, not just from me retaliating, but friends who saw the stuff that had been posted on my page, on my pictures, by someone. So war ensued, and I'd like to think that we succeeded and triumphed. However, my bullying experiences are not just limited to MySpace or just online. I mean, I did deal with some hate being sent to me on Formspring when that was, kind of, sort of a thing. At least it was in my area. It might have been bigger elsewhere. But I've developed a thick skin as a result of the harassment, the bullying, and stuff like that that I went through when I was in high school and even in, middle school, junior high kind of years. My area is very weird with how it works. My school growing up was kindergarten through 8th grade, and then we'd go to high school. So it was a whole bunch of grades condensed into one, and I live in a small town, and people were very dramatic and very vicious. But I had dealt with so much bullying by the time I was 11 years old, and it only kind of snowballed from there and really got vicious in high school, where I was being harassed, having things thrown at me, water bottles, full water bottles, bottles full of piss, eggs and having my hands cut open from things that had been thrown at me while I was walking down the street with friends, no less. And just verbal attacks on par with what may be similar to what's being said to these people through anonymous messages regarding self-harm. And eventually I did cave into the temptations because people had already attacked me so much, and I had so much anger and so much grief, but not in the mourning sense, that there was so much pain, and I had to let it out. And when you don't have anywhere to, or anything to blame the pain on, to me, it was a way to have something to blame the pain on. I don't like talking about this, especially on the internet platform, but I feel like people should know that they're not alone, and I'm still here despite everything that had been said and done to me. I mean, being physically attacked, harassed, I know what that's like, and it's not easy, especially when you're struggling with depression and having ever thought of suicide as a way out. And it's not a good place to be mentally, and it's a constant, never-ending struggle and battle. And it's uphill, a very, very steep uphill battle, and there are times where you fall and you lose your progress. And don't let somebody who's too cowardly and pathetic and probably so self-loathing that they are taking it out on you. They're a much, much darker person than you could ever be, because despite your struggles, despite what you're feeling, how you feel about yourself, you are millions of times more beautiful and so much more bright that you can still be here, still be breathing every day, and not take it out on a single person. And all they're doing is trying to kick you while you're down, but you always have the strength to get back up, no matter how hard it could possibly be. And whatever you may have done to yourself, see that as your reminder of where you've been, and just keep pushing forward. Don't let this person or these people get to you, because you are so much better than them and you deserve to be here. That's what it comes down to. And, you know, there are ways that you can try to solve the problem. There are things going around right now suggesting what you can do to put a stop to what these people or this person is doing. And you can track down the IP address. There are posts going around like wildfire right now that are making it so that you can actually track IP addresses and report them. You can report them to your own internet service provider. You can report them to whatever website or social media platform that these things are happening. Because what they're doing to you all is a crime. And they should be facing consequences for it, especially when people have been hospitalized. And if you're having trouble, and it's getting really, really hard, and you've been attacked by this person, talk to somebody in person. Let someone know what is going on. And you know, it may seem like it's something you should keep to yourself, but there's nothing wrong with you. And if you have people who love and care about you, and everybody does, even when it doesn't seem like anybody cares about you, talk to them, get support from them, tell them what's being said, tell them how it's making you feel, let it out. If you have to cry, then cry. If you just need to vent and let it out, vent, let it out. And it doesn't even have to be somebody in person. Skype is a thing. people will make themselves available to you, because even if we are online, there's still ways that you can talk to somebody about it, and they will support you. Everybody is reaching out right now. Even if you don't know someone and you're down and out, just message somebody. Talk to anybody that you possibly can, because you deserve to stay on this planet. And that's what it comes down to. Because whoever's doing this, they're sick. And they're probably in a dark place. So just stay strong, hang tight. I will try to include links to some helpful things that have been posted regarding the IP tracking, stuff like that. And for anybody seeing this for some reason and not knowing what the hell is going on, I will include a link to one of the posts explaining what is going on right now. But I'm going to leave it at that because I'm really pushing it for a time limit. But just know that even if we don't know each other, I'm here and I care. Just because I know what it's like to be in a dark place mentally and struggling with my own self and the things that have been done and said to me. So when I see stuff like this going on, and I relate to it on so many levels, and I've been there, I've been through that dark, dark time, and I still struggle with a lot of things that I can't even get into because they've happened recently, but I do care, and I hate what's going on right now, because nobody should ever have to suffer in silence or deal with the kind of shit that's going on right now. And this is me trying to keep myself calm, and it's hard when I'm talking low, because I'm so outraged and disgusted and am losing my ability to words at the moment. But just reach out to somebody with what's going, if you need somebody to talk to. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I wish you all well, and please, please, please hang in there, talk to somebody, let them help you through this, because chances are they care more than you could ever possibly think. And even though it's just restricted to online and anonymous hate, it's still somebody else doing something sickening to other living people. So just hang in there, be strong. If you have a therapist or a psychiatrist, call them, talk to them. They are and should be available around the clock if you need someone. So I think I got it all out. I hope I did. And hopefully this reaches somebody who really needs to see it and needs to know that they're not alone. So just hang in there, guys.